So should I now? I don't know. Um, what happens? Hi guys, for the new people, if you're just tuning in, our beloved Malcolm is very sick, so we couldn't go into the studio. So myself and superstar Sky with two eyes are at home base. Okay, just so you know what's going on.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome,
Hi
welcome,
guys.
welcome, welcome, welcome to the Talk About It with Kimberly Riese show, live on Real Talk 100 Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I'm not sure what the topic is going to be tonight, but I'm sure it's going to be good. I'm sure it's going to be good. She's got a mouthful of food. What are you eating on, Kim?
Cut it out, okay? I was a little famished, and y'all feed me champagne and wine all the time, okay? I had to put some bread in my stomach, but I'm okay. How are you, Malcolm? Our beloved Malcolm is under the weather, so
I'm
we had to keep our COVID distance.
I'm sick as a dog. It ain't got nothing to do with COVID though. See, that's why I always call you. That's why I always call you provocative, right there. Uh,
Well,
no COVID.
you can't sneeze these days without people asking you about COVID.
That's right. That's right. That's right. No COVID here, y'all. Just got a bad cold. We self tested me at home last night, and no
Okay.
COVID. I just didn't want to risk their health tonight. So, welcome to the Talk About It with Kimberly Reese show. Before we get started, make sure you go and give her a follow on Instagram and Facebook now or after the show. Let's go, Kim.
What's up, party people? It's just so rude for me to be chewing. My apologies. Okay, before I get all into what I get into, I need to first put some focus. Okay, wait. Yeah, now I got to do my shout outs. Shout out to OG Burns out in New Jersey, another black owned business on up and rising. Okay, we have to give shout outs. Let me see who else. Oh, don't y'all forget about the glitchuation on April 15th. Um, that's going to be a hoot. This is the third one, the third annual. No. So, yeah, but all jokes aside, I would like to discuss. Can I have some water? I think it's right there. I would like to discuss because someone very near and dear to me had to deal with um, Austin PD this past weekend. Okay, and I don't want to put a flag on or tag or red dot, whatever the fuck, on my back or anything like that, but that's the risk of telling it how it is. And you can be living somewhere, living a good life because you're a positive person, because you take the world as by storm. You're not somewhere going places with these pre-notions like, oh, something may happen. No, you're just out here living your best life. Thank you. Don't have it. And you come across these miserable people. I honestly feel like racism today comes from a miserable place in any way. Thank you. Any type of racism at the post office. It's like, Karen, please, you are miserable, because I feel like as individuals, everybody's just happy living their life and focusing on their dreams. I really feel like racism wouldn't, as people gonna feel how they feel. Shit, I'm racist. I always say I'm fucking racist, and mostly against my own people. God damn it, I'm racist too. and and that's fine. But I'm not doing anything, to be malicious, or trying to harm another person. So back to gay ass, and I'm going to say gay because I went out to Austin last year for my birthday, and that was a gay city. That's like the capital. The capital of Texas is gay as hell. That's why these white boys is angry. Okay, how's your capital? And I had a fab time. I love my boys now. My BOIs, they was all up and down the street with pink lace, honey. I'm living free. So you wouldn't think that racism, right, would play a part in the same city, especially the capital. I don't, racism goes as a big stretch. It's a big umbrella, right? Because then we have bias. You're just biased. So this person is very near and dear to me. It was with another young lady. Okay. And they were pulled over for no good goddamn reason. None. I don't know what you could do wrong when you're leaving a place. If you're leaving a mini mart, a store, a gas station, or whatever, the library, bitch, what could I have possibly done by the time I did like this? What could I have possibly done? So they were pulled over for no good goddamn reason. Hoodwinked and bamboozled, searched their vehicle, looking for a hair of anything to justify what they were doing, because to my understanding, people were out there saying stuff like, "Oh, God, get out of here. What are y'all doing?" That's what we all say when we see the police. Because the majority of the time, I know some good ones out there. I have some good friends that are police officers, but we're not talking about them today. We talking about these jerk offs, these assholes, these Malcolm, these little limp dick motherfuckers, these little thumb dick having ass niggas, okay? You're just mad. I knew you were gonna be laughing. These, okay? I'm just so annoyed. And then the way that they treat the woman, you are a male officer. How are you treating a female with so much disregard and disrespect? Like you don't have women in your family. How dare y'all? And then, how about this place was like Mexico or fucking Africa? It was like an African jail. Like it was a cave or some shit like this. Right? I mean, how do you expect somebody to get, it was a traffic stop and you can be scarred for fucking life dealing with these officers. They have no regard for human life. They're talking about the people, the niggas in the hood, the Negroes in the hood or whatever, and they killing each other. They don't have any regard for life. I do agree with that somewhat, but neither do y'all. This is somebody's mother, somebody's sister, and you're just treating them like trash. So I would have to go to racism, because who else would treat another human being that way? White people. Who else would treat another human being like that? It was not necessary. Get a bitch a ticket and let her go on about her night. No, you couldn't do that. That wasn't good enough. Oh no, we gonna make her pay. Oh, she thinks she's all that. We're going to break her down, because that's the thing. They want to remind us Negroes that we are Negroes. Newsflash, we don't need no fucking reminding. Okay? We wake up like this every day. We don't need no reminding. As a single Black woman trying to make it out here, trying to pursue their dreams and shit like this, raise these sons, and God knows these daughters, okay? We know that we're Black. If you're listening, any racist pricks listening, we know we're Black, okay? But I'm not going to give them all of my airtime today. I just wanted to call those SOBs out, let you know exactly what size you are, and we all know it. Because guess what else I want to tell you? We will survive. We will survive. You can continue to try to break us, knowing you're stronger, you're bigger. You want to manhandle a female? What kind of guy does that? We're in the South, for God's sakes. What happens to the Southern hospitality? Like, I don't even know. They let any buffoon become a police officer. Like, y'all need, forget the physical test. Y'all need aptitude tests. Okay? You need a test test your logic and shit like this. Like, what the fuck? And you can despise it. You know, I'm not telling you what to do or how to feel. You can feel how you want. But bitch, when you at work, you're supposed to do your job. All right? Shout out to my Dominicans. That's where I get that from. Do your job. That's it. Keep your personal feelings, thoughts, and emotions at home. You can go home and say nigga 16 to 32 times. That's between you and your 4 to 6 walls. But when you're at fucking work, you fucking pricks, do your fucking job. All right, moving along. Because fuck those hoes. All right, we're not giving them the whole bunch of your play, okay? Because y'all gonna make me so upset because I was upset. All right, back at it. So today, my sweethearts, I should have asked you, Malcolm, because I was so torn. Excuse me. Let me take a sip. Hold on. You had to just swallow those SOBs because, you know, they really, really, if we was to rally up like Malcolm X, I was watching some shit, Bumpy Johnson today. Yes, that was some power, right? We need to do that again. Look, allegedly, because I don't want y'all come pulling the fuck up on me. All right, I ain't got shit. Okay, allegedly. All right, leave me alone. Okay, because I just started saying I was scared for my life before you could say you was scared. I was scared for my life. Oh shit. Okay, so my dear, I went to the magic book, everyone, because I was so torn today. I was all boggled about, you know, what happened to my dear friend. And my mind, I just wanted to cuss them out for 2 hours straight. But then I thought about it and I realized they're not fucking worth it. You know what I mean? Call them out. What is it they used to do on the morning show? The donkey. You get the donkey of the year, you bastards. Fuck the day. Okay. So, oh, you know what? I know you guys hate when I talk bad about you. The man child, right? So you tell me, Malcolm. Okay, wait. Because Malcolm, he be, you know, I appreciate Malcolm because he really be in tune to what's going on. Oh, so I was talking about before, and I didn't get to really get in deep on it. So that's why I wanted to go back. So remember when I talked about when exactly did it become cool for when did it exactly come cool for the guy to allow the woman to take care of him? It used to be they took pride in being, you know, even deeper than that. They would be down and out and wouldn't even take anything from their mom because, you know, they have this whole pride thing, you know. So there are some still out there. I'm going to talk about a young man that's the son of a friend of mine. And he messed around and was homeless because he didn't want to go to his mom. Like he had so much pride and like he's young enough where, you know, you can come back home and start all over. You know what I'm saying? We would rather our kids be home where we know that they're safe and being cared for. You know what I'm saying? So some of us, there are a few that still have this quality. And why does this young man have this quality? Because obviously this is something that his mother instilled in him, right? So this foolishness of male entitlement, you know, the same way we talked about the women that all they got is some pussy and they so entitled and blah, blah, blah. Same thing with these men. They got a little thing, you know what I'm saying? They know what they doing. They fucking Picasso in the pussy, you know what I'm saying? So they feel like, fuck that. I deserve. I'm worth, right? So I want my women to know that it starts with us. This male entitlement, it starts with us. At the end of the day, when you're raising your son and he doesn't have any chores, he doesn't have any responsibilities, and you're just buying him $250 sneakers and waiting on him hand and foot. I know someone like this, by the way. But I know she's in bed, so I can talk about her. No, I'm joking. But yes, and you're waiting on him hand and foot, and he doesn't know about opening the door for a lady and just doesn't understand his place in the universe. Okay? Queens beget kings, kings beget queens, same thing. We have to raise our sons to one day be men. Okay? That's period. So when you looking around and saying, he ain't shit, tell his mama he ain't shit because it's her fault. And I think we do. Don't we do that? We like, come get your son because I'm about to bust his ass over here because he got life fucked up. Come get your son, please, Irma. Barbara. You know, they always got names like that. The old school names, Barbara and shit. Barbara Jean. Because, you know, I'm in Texas. I had the two first names. Barbara Jean. Oh my God. Hi, for my live people that more people are coming on. Our beloved Malcolm is under the weather and we could not be in the studio today. So we are here at home base, but nothing changes. You know, I'm still right here popping shit. I got my motherfucking wine on the side as always. Oh, no. Shout out to Cardi B. That was like not even 1 year. How long was people saying, oh, that bitch is crazy? But you know, I got to give her props. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. She got that off. Everything about it is crazy. But, you know, it was the crazy that the world needed at that time, I guess, you know. So many young girls could relate to her struggle, you know. So this is why this bitch is damn near billionaire right now. It's all about timing. All right? I mean, it's everything. Okay. So, yes. So, I, you know, y'all get my drift, right? I don't have to drill a hole. So, yeah, raise better men. Okay, because at some point he's going to be grown, and a real woman is going to be looking at him like, "I'm sorry, what? You want me to do what? Why the garbage is still here? I don't care if you don't live here. If you came here to get some pussy and you see my goddamn garbage is full, that shit better be in your hand on the way out." I'm gonna look at both screens, and I mean that shit. And don't be like, oh. And if you do take it off, please don't expect a blowjob for taking out the garbage. Like, oh yeah, so you notice I took your garbage out this morning. Like, nigga, you better had took the garbage out. Okay. Am I being entitled? I don't know. I don't think so. I think certain shit is a no-brainer. All right. I'm a girl, Damon. I don't want to touch the garbage. Okay. Okay. All right, so moving on. So the other thing I wanted to go back, we going back dating, is the I don't know if I want to do that. If you're gonna shoot high and you're short, and I don't mean in height, it could be short in height, short in looks, short in pockets. You know what I'm saying? Short in this hoopty that you got. Short in personality. You just a douchebag, you know. If you're gonna shoot high, meaning for someone who you know in your heart is out of your league, do it humbly, okay? Because I'm so tired. I know swag. Swag is very important. And there's a lot of ugly niggas out here with a bad bitch because he had swag. I feel you. I get it, and I feel you. But I'm talking about the initial meeting, you know, the initial pull up, the initial walk up. I'm just tired of people that's short in different areas. You know what I mean? Coming to try to play in my playground. Like, and then you don't want me to be rude. I'm nice if you come up and talk to me honestly. Everybody knows that on my birthday. Y'all know that. I'm a key. We can keep, but keep yourself to yourself. Don't just walk all up on a bitch, grabbing me all down here in my personal space. You see this? This is my personal space. Y'all can't see. Right here between where your rib cage is and the small of your back, if you will. That is my personal space, sir. I don't know you, and you stink. Back up. you know, I'm telling y'all, one day I was in a club, and not like a club because I don't really do the club that much anymore. I ain't gonna lie on myself like I ain't been to the club, but most of the time it's a lounge, a jazz bar, something like that. And I'm in a jazz bar, and this dude walks up, and he had like a whole mink, a big like a man's mink coat, but his shirt underneath looked like he rolled around in the streets. I think I had Miss Sky with two wives with me that night. This nigga's shirt looked like somebody jacked him up and whooped his ass with that shirt. I guess it was supposed to be around or a V-neck, but that motherfucker was down like this under the shirt. So now that makes you pay attention. Like, did you just steal this coat, nigga? Because this coat don't go along with nothing else you got on. All right. He had on like some sweatpants or something, but he had on expensive sneakers and this expensive coat. So I say to myself, something about this doesn't add up. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't feel right. Like something is missing here. Something's a lie. Or is it that he's so cocky because he got a couple of rolls, he think he can come outside looking like this? Which one do we think? Which one, which one it is, I was not interested. But guys like that. When the more you're not interested, the more they're interested. Now you want to fire bitch to Tahiti. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Oh no, come over here. No, I got you. No, everything they got is on me. Okay, all right. You want to pay? All right. I appreciate you. But I'm just saying be humble. It'll just get you so much further. You know who's killing y'all? My light-skinned brothers. And I don't mean their skin is light skin. They just light skin and smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, queen. You know how they roll up saying queen and shit. You're like, how you doing? Because even if he could be an asshole, but he's coming up sounding right. You know what I mean? He recognized, the queen. You feel me? He going out. You see it. It's come over a little smooth. I'm pointing this out too because in the South, y'all, on my East Coast live over here, the South, they're a little rough, and I mean rough like, Okay, you know how Africans, you can walk past or be standing next to some Africans having a conversation, and that shit sound like it's a full-blown argument, right? But it's not. They're saying good things to each other. You're like, oh my God, what happened? And then they start laughing. This is how it is with these Southern boys. They just are so aggressive. hey there, good looking. Come on over here. Like, you're like, oh my God, why is he talking to me like this? I've never seen him before in my life. But anyways, so I wanted to touch on the humble part because it'll get you a long way. Everything is not always a love connection. You might just meet a good friend, right? That friend may introduce you to your husband or your wife or the love of your life. So be cordial. Don't curse the lady out because she's not interested. That's the lamest. I'm gonna go back to my two fingers again. The lamest shit ever. You see this? That's when we knew. Oh shit! I'm so glad I ain't talked to that nigga. That just confirms that we made the right decision when we said no, thank you. You gonna start cursing the lady out because she's not interested? Do I need to go back to the parenting? Because this is what breeds these types of men that don't know what no means. Somebody can say no to you. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. All right, moving along. Where's Malcolm? Let me see. Malcolm, what you think? We're here. So I feel bad. I know Malcolm be wanting me to be in the studio. Hello? Oh, there you go. Let me see. Can I hear you?
Talk to me.
Y'all say what's up to Malcolm, everybody. He's not feeling well. Y'all send him some well wishes to get well soon. But look, he's still in the stew. He's still in the stew, doing what he got to do.
That's right. I'm sick as a dog, y'all. Thank you for understanding, Kim. I just didn't want to get y'all sick tonight. But what's the question of the night?
Oh, well, the first, I had a couple. I was going back. Remember, I said I was going back to touch on some things because
I
there
didn't
was
know
a
what
there
you
was a
talking
couple of shows that I had so many parts of the topic that I just breezed through. So that's why I went back and I was talking about the raising of our sons. So I guess if because I do know that you always put up a question. Let me see what you have here. Man, Scott, I can't make this no bigger than this. Full screen. I'm scared to touch anything, Lord Jesus. Cause y'all know I'm blind. It says something. Hey, women, let's talk about. What's it say? Constructive something. Can we just touch it? No.
you, you still can't read?
You want to read it to me?
Men and women. Let's talk about each other in a constructive manner right now by clicking below.
Who? Oh, this is what you put out.
Yes, I posted it on my Facebook. I posted it here. I just want everybody to make sure they feel welcome to comment, like, and share. So I just write throughout your conversations. I just like to prompt them every now
Oh,
and then.
okay. So wait a minute. So read it again. So because this is at the bottom of my screen, I might as well say how I feel about it. So what is the?
No, I took that. I took my own caption from what you were talking about humbling yourselves as men and women when you approach people that might be out of your range. Uh,
Right.
yeah, I was just saying I was inviting them to come in because I know you're gonna talk a little shit. So when they came on, I wanted them to hear you talking shit about men or women, and that way
They can understand.
I'm kind of throwing the bait out there. That's all.
Okay. So what it was if you're going to shoot high, do it humbly. That's the way I worded it because, like I said, why not give it a try? You know, how many fives is running around with a 10 right now? You know, it is what it is. Shoot your shit. But I'm just saying, be humble about it. You know, a woman likes a humble guy, not too humble. Okay, because something I overheard the other day. I swear those undressing room girlfriends on the radio, I be hearing them do subjects that I do. I said, is somebody is this is a little bit because like one was okay, it's popular. Then it was Chris Brown. Then this subject right here too. And I was like, wait a minute now, ladies. Look. Allegedly. They doing the same type of topics that I'm doing. This on the undressing room or whatever that is. So damn it. I hate when I do that. So I was talking about raising these little boys to become men, and damn it. I apologize, guys. I just,
You you sidetrack yourself every time.
every time, every time.
Every time.
I think it's called age.
Age. Yes. Yes.
Let me say it's called age. I need that Glen Copa. Did they take that off the market? That Glen Copa? It was
What is
on.
that?
It's some type of vitamin or something that's supposed to be brain food to keep you sharp.
Oh, okay. Never heard of that one. I'm not old yet.
A little birdie in the background saying, bruh. We
All
all
right.
know.
All right, Sky. I'm gonna pull your wig off when I see you.
Oh, don't talk. What you say? I got buttons. She got buttons. She got edges, okay? Unlike these motherfuckers out here with no edges. Oh, no disrespect. See, I can't. They keep telling me, my people keep telling me, like, Kim, you're so disrespectful. I don't mean to be disrespectful. Let me see who's over here. Hi, Jamal. Ronaldo. Hello, Mr. Bell. The
Kim,
show I wanted you to be on was last week. You always a day late and $1 short. I don't know. Well, maybe not $1 because you know his pockets is a little deep. Ladies, y'all ain't hear that. You know. But speaking of gentlemen, he is a humble dude. And he's a big guy too, Malcolm. Bigger than you. He is tall and like how you like this husky. He is a big ass dude, but he's so what you call it? Light on his toes. You know what I mean? See, the key is these men be hating on another man that you think he look like this and he look like that. No, the key is it's a few important things, which is to always look good and always smell good as a man.
Yes,
Okay,
indeed.
that is very important. You
Yes,
could just
indeed.
be coming from work and working on a car or whatever, but if you come up on somebody shit, then they're like, "Oh, damn, you smell good." And for me, it's definitely like, "Oh shit, you smell good." Which we shouldn't be shocked. More of y'all should be smelling good is the problem. We shocked when a nigga walk by and smell good. I
We
don't want y'all. Oh, what are these comments? Who's this?
we have we have Cecilia, Miss Cecilia Guzman on here, and she's with you all the way. She said, "Ain't nobody out of range. If you're comfortable with yourself, shoot your shot." Was her
That's
first comment. Her second comment was, "It ain't about your looks. It's about the game you spit." And
right.
then when you said look good and smelling good, she said, "You know how you women say it, yes, yes,
Yes, with
yeah."
a YA. Yes, darling. But as far as shooting your shot, yeah, I say that. If you're confident or whatever, but all I'm saying is, Miss CC, is do it humbly. The worst thing, the biggest turnoff to me is an arrogant ass guy. Like, you gonna come over to me acting like you are God's gift to me. Like I don't know. It's an immediate turn off to me. And I'm just looking at you like this. Like, okay, are you done? Are you done? Let me take these cats because these things are so strong. But yeah, so that's all I'm saying, Miss CC, is do it humbly. Because like I said, how many times you see a big old y'all gonna be mad at me. You see a fat bitch with a fine ass nigga. Or you see an ugly ass, monkey looking ass nigga with a fine ass bitch. I'm just gonna say it. All right. I was getting ready to try to beat around it and be politically correct, but sometimes you just gotta say it how the fuck it is. Sometimes you see a fat bitch with a fine dude, like, damn, she must can cook, right? That's the ignorant shit that we say because we mad. Damn, she like, what is he doing with her? And vice versa. We see an ugly dude with a fine chick, we automatically assume, oh, he must got money. That's so ignorant, right? They found love on a two-way street. Who are we to judge? That was me showing my age right there, Malcolm. Love on a two-way street. Oh
You
shit.
got you got Cecilia still chiming in. She says you got to have some panty dropping cologne on, and I fired back at her and said, "Cecilia, you nasty."
Mm-mm. Let's talk about what is panty dropper cologne. Cause see, I'm here to help, CC. So let's try to help the brothers that's lost. Cause I definitely, what does he have put? Axe or some bullshit. I was like, this smells like disinfectant. I don't know what was going on, but let's give them some clues. Do we have any clues on my book over here? What do you wear, Mr. Bell? They got the girl. You heard of this? She said some panty dropping cologne on. Let me see. Let me see. Elizabeth, Ronaldo, Mr. Sean. Oh my God. Creed. Creed, is that the Creed that I think it is? No, can't be. Who's Creed by? Mr. Bell said Creed, everybody. And the only Creed I know is the Apollo Creed because I'm ignorant. Oh shit. So who makes Creed? All the rappers, they have their P. Diddy has one. I think oh, what's this? Nickels and Dimes, 50 Cent. 50 Cent has one, I think. I know Sean Puffy Combs. And I think Usher. Usher has one, right? You know that Haitian. What's that smell like, right? Sac passe. But I got to say, sac passe, ma boule. So yeah, so thank you, Ronaldo. If you could tell us who Creed is by, though. Anybody else? Let me see. It's been CC said that's a what? Oh, that's a jam. um,
You were
yes,
singing. You were singing. I found love on a two-way street, and she said, "Yeah."
yeah. She said that's a jam. So you showing your age too, Miss CC. Now these young folks don't know about this. CCM City Girl ass. Oh my God! Speaking of city girls, okay, what's this say? Read that for me, Malcolm.
Black Rock Creed is an Anglo-French multinational niche perfume house based in Paris. Black Rock is what I found on Google.
About Creed. Okay, well, gentlemen, we got one so far. Let's see if anybody else would like to share. Don't be stingy. Like you don't want nobody to wear what you got. Y'all ain't gonna be in the same place anyway, so don't be petty. Drop it down. What do they use? What do you use, Malcolm?
Uh, a little bit of everything. Right now, my favorite one is man, it's in the car. It's called not Hollister. I forgot. I've just put it on and I forget what it is.
Not Hostel. So what is it? Air Pastel?
Huh?
Tommy Hilfiger?
It might be Hollister. It is Hollister
Hollister.
by Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah, I know. My kids definitely broke my pockets with those white people. No disrespect. So let's talk some shit about P. Diddy Combs, okay? I know I usually have just one word. We talking about a lot of shit today. Okay? What's this person? What's he say? What she say, Malcolm? I can't see it.
She said she grew up on that music that you were singing.
I know, because we us of a certain age. That's why. But what I'm saying, P. Diddy Combs. I mean, this is why these people are lost. Everybody. Let me see, Renata, what you said. Uh oh, Jean Paul Cartier. Oh, is he Miraki? What is that? Is he Mizaki? Oh, Miyaki. Is he Miyaki? You know them. I don't want y'all all in my business in my house. So let me put this like this. So, yeah, it needs to be said. You know, the girl said his name in a song or some shit like that. So what did he go look for the little girl? Like, I'm gonna put my pussy in your face. He went and found her and wifed her up. Like, come on, P. Diddy. Like, our sons just don't have anybody to follow in the world right now. You know, they don't have any real strong figures to, you know, emulate. It's so sad. It's like there's no line uncrossed right now. Like people are just really just doing whatever they can do. There's no sense of class or morale about anything. They don't try to keep anything discreet, even. Everything is just out in the open. And I was honestly disgusted with Sean Puff Daddy Combs with his sensitive ass that he started dating this girl and got her all over the place. You got a show or some shit like this? And this is why these hoes are hoes taking it to a whole nother level. Because they just feel like they have to fuck the right man. And it's set for life. Why? That's because this is what's been happening. 50 said it years ago. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire, right? So now she's fucking this old ass man. I'm sure with all the money he got, P. Diddy probably look fine. But he's still like 25 years older than this girl. At the end of the day, when she's still supposed to be fucking young niggas like Chris Breezy. That's he should have been. Or who's my guy that played Creed? I was gonna say Tyson. His little cute self. He was in Wakanda.
What?
Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yes, he's supposed to be. That's who you supposed to be jumping on, sitting on his face. Not P. Diddy's old ass face. This nigga been done suffocated. How he died on top of me. Michael B. Jordan's fine ass. Shout out to your fine ass, Michael B. Jordan. Take me to the king. She's so stupid. So, yeah, man. And you're going to spend because, let me just do a little bit of confession. I feel like I spent way too much of my time, of my life, of my years on the wrong people. When you find out that they're the wrong person for you, y'all need to get up and get out. You know what I'm saying? We just be staying. We got anime bullet syndrome and shit. I just can't leave him. As I know how it feels to be left. Listen, bitch, I'm left. Not I'm leaving, I'm left. That's why these days I don't have no time. I'm left. Okay, we just look at the door. She gone already. I don't even know what are we still talking about. But yeah, so that's my confession. I do feel like I gave too many of the wrong people too much of my years. I should have moved on with that loyalty bullshit, you know. Not that loyalty is bullshit, but you know what I mean. Loyalty don't mean I have to stay in something that I'm not happy in. He got us coughing through the damn. You sending COVID through the airwaves, Malcolm. We both over here coughing and choking and shit. we look. No, he's done. EGC, I'm still gonna get us sick. Don't you know we got shit to do? Can't be out here sick and shit. We ain't got no Lisa Lee to be taking care of us. You know what I'm saying? I need to get me a Lisa. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, now it's in my head. Take me to the. No, what I'm saying. Shut up, Sky. You know always do this bullshit. This is what you gonna do? This is what you're gonna do? She gonna act like I'm out of it, messing with me like this. So, okay, what is she saying? Oh, that's you. What is it, Malcolm? You know I can't see. What is that?
Naturally sick, damn it.
Oh, that was a low blow. We naturally sick.
Yeah,
We came out the womb sick.
Y'all always try to blame the man.
Blame the man. What? Blame the man for what?
Huh?
What we blaming the man for?
I said y'all always try to blame the man. Now I got y'all sick. I'm way over here.
He said, I'm way over here. Where you at? Where you at, Malcolm?
You gonna stop making fun of us country folks in Houston, Texas, man.
You way over here. I'm way over here. Where the fuck is that at? I don't know where that's at. Right. That shit funny as hell. Okay, so I hope that you guys are enjoying today. I was all over the place. We were all over the place. We had a couple of emergencies. So we didn't know if we were going to be able to do the show today at all. Motherfuckers was missing and shit like this. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't know. So I didn't want to. I like to be consistent. So I'm here in my humble abode, okay, with my Japanese kimono thing on to talk with you guys. Okay, we have to be, But so yes, we were talking about men and the way, well, not just men. Malcolm had pointed out that men and women should speak more respectfully to one another. I agree 110%. I think on another show we definitely touched on that, saying to get your point across, you don't have to call your mate 16 bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because what you miss is that. People are not listening to you anymore when the insults come. They can't even hear your very valid point because you talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to just be calm. And I know sometimes we're upset, so we can't help but yell. But just be mindful of your mama ain't shit, your daddy ain't shit neither. That's why your ass ain't shit. That's me, keep those to the side. You want to say it. Your man's problem is his mama's fault. You know what I mean? But you can't really say that, okay? You can't talk about people's mamas, all right? You just can't do that. And also just the insults. And again, I always tell you guys, I'm not speaking from a pulpit. I'm speaking from experience. My tongue lashing is fierce, okay? I do know that. I understand that. I have been recorded a time or two, and I was mad at myself. Like, why did nobody punch that bitch in her face? Like, but I listened to myself like, oh my God, bitch, shut up. So I learned to try to keep the name calling to a minimum, just because I'm usually very passionate about the point that I'm trying to make, which y'all have seen here on the show. Very passionate about the point I'm trying to make. So it's pointless and it's a waste of time if you're missing my point because I'm busy cussing your ass out. You know what I'm saying? You can't get your point across by cursing each other out. And I really feel like men shouldn't call their women bitches anyway. You know? I mean, maybe in bed sometime. I heard Monique say she likes some shit like that. Like, take this dick, bitch. You know, I mean, it depends on what you're into. But I'm saying, like, where's my food, bitch? Like, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, what time you came home last night? Like, you know, those we should try to steer away from because although, guys, I know you know we call each other bitches, but we mean it in a endearing way. Let a bitch that we don't know be calling us a bitch. That's a whole nother bitch. All right? That's a different type of bitch. So I want you to understand that it's a different bitch when a man, especially, I don't know why it kills us. It fucking pierces our skin. Do y'all know I tried to kill somebody at that? Allegedly. Okay. Allegedly. So tried to kill a motherfucker that called me. Shut up, Malcolm. Really, like, I really, it's something about a man, especially a stranger or whatever, like, fuck you, bitch, or shut up, bitch, or whatever. And it's like, what, nigga? Look, you see, I'm reaching my eyes for my bottle. What? Which, just like the N word, we probably shouldn't give it so much power, but it's some things that you just can't help it as a human being. I mean, what the fuck? You want my insides to go to sleep? Like I heard it. I'm going to react. There's just certain things that are, you know, reactive. I don't know. It is what it is. So men, try to refrain from the whole B word and talking to your lady. All these things are becoming so normal that we're in a toilet bowl right now, going down the drain because there's no, like I said earlier, boundaries like these city girl bitches. And at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. I had to look it up. She's a cute girl. Don't get me wrong. She's a cutie, right? But what exactly do they have in common? Like what music? It can't be music with this bitch over here. She by a nigga. What do they have in common? And Mr. Take that. What the fuck do they have? What are they talking about? You know what I'm saying? This is the part for me. If you tell me, oh, you found love on the two-way street and we have this and that in common and we blah, 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 we do that. We read a lot of the same books and no. You are with this little girl because you want to be fucking a little girl. And you are with this old ass man because you want the clout and stain that goes along with it. And one would say to me, so what, Kim? That's the way of the world. Mind your business. I got a motherfucking opinion. And I would hate for one of my daughters to be wasting they good pussy. Oh, I hate to talk about my daughters and pussy in the same sentence, but you know what I mean. Giving away they good young snatch to some old ass nigga. No, I want you to go get Ken. All right? To match your fly. You know what I mean? Y'all too sexy motherfuckers out here. I mean, I just don't like for these young ladies to be wasting their youth. They don't see it like that because everybody is like, they feel like it's all about the bag. But then what happens when you get the bag? Then what? And now you got however old this nigga is. What 50? 50. What he named? P. Diddy is like 52 years old or some shit. So now by the time he done with you, you got 52-year-old pussy. Now you got a gray hair growing on your shit. He done geriatric your pussy. Wait a second. Let's just know for sure. Okay, Google. How old is Puff Daddy Combs? 53. 1 year older than what I thought. That's the thing about being in the home advantage. I got Google, bitches. Who want to know something? Who want to know something? But yeah, 53 years old. And how old is this girl? What's her name? Miami. Is it Mrs. Miami? Is it Miss Miami? The city girl. What's the girl name that P. Diddy is with? Oh, good for you. I'm glad you're not following the bullshit. Somebody Miami.
Me?
The girl from City Girl. I mean, the girl from the City Girls that's dating P. Diddy. I think this little girl probably like 27. And I might be giving her too much. So, anyways, oh, shout out to my boy Cliff. He had another Young Miami. It needs today. Young Miami. So, okay, Google, turn the volume up to 5. Okay, Google, how old is Young Miami from City Girls?
Young Miami is 29 years old.
All right. I guess she's almost 30. Yeah. City Girls, I thought them bitches was 19 back when they came out. Like, I thought they was extra young. I don't know. She's 29, but he's 52. I don't know. He's still 23 years older than her at the end of the day. Okay. He's still 23. I was at the spot last night, the little, I can't tell you what spot because I don't want nobody pulling up on me and shit like that. But I was at the little jazz spot last night and met this very charming couple. And come to find out, she was 45 and he was 63. But he looked great. Like, I don't even know. This nigga was at the Fountain of Youth or some shit. His skin was still tight and everything. His little nipples poking through his little t-shirt. Like, he was still, strong. And she was 42 or 45 or something. I had to give him his props. Like, all right, he don't even look at. She's like, I know why. She was all hugging him up and all up on him and shit. Women always try thinking I'm trying to take their man. They don't even know the half. I don't want this nigga. Okay. Okay. So, what was the about raising our men? Raising our boys to be men. So our daughters can have a real man in their life. Can we start now? All the people who had kids in the last 10 years, or can we start raising these men to be better men? Oh, let me see. I'm sorry. Real Talk Radio. Let me see what my people over here is talking about. I have to set it up over here. So, good evening. Oh, okay. This is what you want to say. Happy midweek. Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Jennings, thank you. Who was that? I don't know that person. Okay, hi everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Although, we in the kitchen. Cooking ham. In the kitchen. Yeah. So thank you everybody for tuning in. So I believe that's my PSA today is what Malcolm actually mentioned, that this because it goes along with the humble thing that I was saying. Shoot your shot, but be humble about it. Oh, wait, I got a story. My boy Biggie Smalls, Prince of Weed, I got a story. It's allegedly, let me tell nobody who should have did. So why my homegirl? Okay, first of all, let me say this. Why do men with little penises go buy the biggest cars that they can possibly find? Like, why? Either they're short or their penis is short, and they have the biggest F-150 in the fucking lot. Like, how'd you even get up there, sir? Like, you have to drop a ladder down to get up and down in this motherfucker. Why? Why not just go get you a sports car or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Get something that's your size for you, just for you. So anyway, so a couple of weeks back, we met this guy. And I don't know, I probably mentioned it because I'm Malcolm cracking up. No, yeah, because they need a little sports car. Go get you a little IROC Z, a little Porsche, little T-top, something like that. So anyway, so my whole girl, right? We meet this guy. I think I might have mentioned it to y'all because my goofy ass thought the car was a Range Rover. I don't know cars like that. I'm a little. Anyways, but it was beautiful. The grill was huge in my face, whatever. Come to find out, it was a Rolls Royce. So, he quickly, this is the way I'm talking about these arrogant motherfuckers. He quickly was like, what? A Range Rover? And I was like, I love Range Rovers. It's my favorite. And then I took a look again. I said, oh, wait. I don't know cars. Well, let me go sit my punk ass down because obviously I don't know what I'm talking about, right? I know when to take a chill pill. I know. So I went and sat my punk ass down because that Rolls Royce was beautiful, and I do understand that a goddamn Range Rover can be 80,000, 120,000, but the Rolls Royce is starting at 350,000. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he felt a little slighted, like, bitch, Range Rover. That was so 10 years ago for me. You know what I mean? So anyway, shout out to him. The point is, I went and let them have their conversation. So they went out a couple of times or whatever. She is one of those, meaning she had runs her own business. She's successful, so she don't give a fuck. She feel like having sex, she's having sex. Some bitches waiting, holding out, trying to. I don't know what the fuck you waiting for. You're not. I mean, you're not a virgin no more, bitch. So I mean, where are we really going with this? But anyway, so she decided she was having a good time. She was tipsy. She wanted to see what that thing do. She feels like, why waste my time, right? She want to ride. She want to ride all the rides. She want to make sure every aspect of him is cool, right? So anyway, not a thumb, an index, a pinky. The nigga had a pinky penis. I'm gonna start calling it a PP. The nigga had a pinky penis. And my dumb ass. Did it at least have girth? Like, I want to know what do we got going? Can he fill the hole? What is going on? So the shade is, and I know y'all may gonna have something to say. The shade is my girlfriend picked up her clothes and walked out the door. She said, I couldn't do nothing with that. What am I doing with that? I couldn't do nothing with that. I said, girl, you ain't say nothing. You ain't pass go. You ain't collect $200. You ain't say shit. This bitch said she just grabbed her little things, honey, and proceeded to walk out the door. That is hilarious. She had me in stitches at the steakhouse the other day. I was in stitches like, that poor man. Could you imagine? So how about, can you imagine going through life with a small penis? Look at you.
I have a question.
Sure.
When they pull up in the big truck or the big car, how you know they have a little penis?
Because stories like this, Malcolm, it proves the point. Because they always, and when you get the story, like, I don't know when they pull up, but you assume that because of all the other stories you heard with these guys with these big ass cars. And even
Okay.
Kevin Hart told us himself. He said, I'm sure, so I got a big car. He said it on stage. Because he's short, he got this big ass car. He said when he hopped out and the girls sped off laughing, talking about, oh my God, he's a midget. And yeah, that's what the guys say, that they have to have something big in their life,
Well, Miss Cecilia says you can look at their hands and tell that they have small dick. If they got small hands, they got a small dick.
Yeah, I guess. Look, I'm gonna put my hands up like I got a dick. Why would I do that? But yeah, that's true, Mrs. A. Yeah, that is true. You check a nigga hands, and it's not even just the size of the hands. I look at this too, the nail buds. I feel like the nail bud has something to do with the head of the dick. I don't know. I'm crazy. I don't know. Yeah. Right? Like the way it's shaped, that shit is all. Wait a minute. Or it's like all beat up and smashed in. You're like, oh my God. Oh, he don't have no nail buds. You ever see somebody got low ass nail buds like this? When those Koreans, them Asians, I'm gonna say Asians, that covers all of them. Started putting designs and shit on our nails. They loved me with these big ass nail buds. Let me take a picture. Now you gonna advertise in your book for new customers and shit. Listen, bitch, I want $5 off. This is called modeling, bitch. All right, modeling. Oh God. So yeah. So the guy, what, Malcolm? He gonna show his nail buds? No. Get out of here, for Lisa knock the shit out you. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. He will come on screen.
No, I'm talking about the comment.
Oh, the comment. Oh, okay, go ahead. Sorry. You so full of shit. That was a good comeback. You was quick on your feet. Right. He gonna be like this. No, I'm talking about the comment right here. Yeah, I almost fell for that for like 1 second. Like, oh, okay, the comment. Wait a minute, nigga. You ain't been going. This is it right here.
No, seriously, I was trying to make sure you didn't ignore your comments for real.
Okay, let me see. Tell me what the comment is, honey. Okay.
Cecilia says, "Hey, it's not about the size; it's the motion in the ocean." So they say.
Well, yeah, they do say that, but we know that's a lie. Okay, it ain't that much ocean in a goddamn, ain't that much motion in the ocean in the goddamn world when you got this much dick. Like, we have babies. Now we know that shit snapped back, but come on now. Like my other girlfriend said, I'm gonna need you to check in. Okay, check the fuck in. All right,
You can't
right, yeah. Right. I need but You need to be able to check it. And I feel bad. I actually encountered that, a time or two. I gotta get my mother's shoulder because I'll be telling y'all my business. But yeah, it was very scary to me because first of all, that little motherfucker was rock hard. You understand me? He was ready to go. The problem is this dick was like this big. I ain't playing with y'all. Don't judge me about I'm running out of my polish. Boom. Here go on my Facebook Live. That motherfucker was like this. This might be bigger. This shit was like this with and everything. But that motherfucker was like, he was gonna try to put my eye out, I think, with that motherfucker. I don't know what. What? I can't hear you back. So, yeah. I too did the same thing, but I didn't just walk right out like my friend did. I said bye.
We have Mr. Robert Johnson tuning in on YouTube. He says that's why you never brag on your dick side.
That's right, because you don't know what's what, you know what I'm saying? And plus, anyway, a dude that got a big dick don't never say nothing. They be quiet and silent in the motherfucker. They be in the cut with their chin cocked to the left. Like, you see it. They be like, you see it. They don't have to say anything. It's the ones with the schmediums that's talking too goddamn much. Right? The schmedium ones. That's who's just, you trying to talk my panties off and shit. You somewhere want to tell me how good you eat pussy, how much you a pussy connoisseur. That's a red flag too. You know this nigga ain't got a lot of dick if he's jumping straight into eating pussy. I mean, unless he's a pussy a real because some niggas just like eating pussy. I came across a few or two in my life. You feel me? They just like to eat that pussy. That shit is magically delicious. You know what I'm saying? They licking their lips and everything afterwards, like tastes like pear. Oh God! And they gonna be down there like, no, this shit is good. Yeah, some niggas just like eating pussy. Shout out to all of y'all. Okay, shout out to them. But ones that's just coming out of nowhere talking about eating pussy, you just like, nigga, you got a little dick. Cause you ain't even you got a little dick conversation, nigga. Nobody don't want to hear that shit at the club. Yeah, you should just let me eat your pussy. Nigga, I don't even know you. What are you talking about? I don't even know. Like, I don't even know how do we get here? Is the question that I be asking. Like, I want to hit you with, so what you think about that Knicks game? You say some bullshit like that to me, I'm gonna make a left on you so quick, like, oh, look at the landscaping in here. And they can be like, so you just gonna ignore what I said? Yes, for your benefit, I am. Let's just talk about the rain, nigga, because I don't know what you talking about. Anyway, how long have we been on, Malcolm?
Huh?
How long have we been on?
About I don't know about an hour. I don't know about 50 minutes. About an hour and 20 minutes. I mean, something like that. I have a couple more comments. Cecilia Guzman is laughing her ass off at you.
You said what?
Cecilia Guzman is
Ah.
laughing her ass off at you.
Oh.
When she says, "Put that pocket knife up," when they pull that pinky out.
Yes, put that goddamn pocket knife up. You gonna hurt somebody with that little thing like that.
She gifted is laughing her ass off at you. Robert Johnson is still hanging on. He says women talk more shit than ever. It's a cold world. Watch who you smash.
Oh, what's his name?
Mr. Robert Johnson. He's tuning in from YouTube.
Mr. Robert Johnson, do you have a little dick? Because you sound like your feelings was a little hurt. I mean, do you eat good pussy? Like, we just got to focus on the good, what you can do. Now, and let's be clear, I don't want to have no big old anaconda dick either. I don't want you trying to fucking give me a hysterectomy. I don't want that either. But like my girlfriend said, I'm gonna need you to check in. Oh, and the guy that I'm talking about that had the little penis thing that was gonna put somebody's eye out, um, he was in the military. So I immediately was like, oh my God, what happened to you? Like that shit got blown off in a Humvee or some shit, and they took his 2 fingers and made him a dick. I don't know what. I don't know what happened, but because he was ex-military, I wanted to say, well, I did say what happened. Oh my God. Okay, what's the comments? So it's a lot of comments. Tell me, Malcolm.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Robert Johnson is still hanging in. He
Oh
says
shit, he mad at me.
people done made it too easy to score. Not all ass is good ass either. He also said when you asked him about his size, he says, no ma'am, not at all. So
what you got? What you working with? How many inches? Because y'all always measure that shit. You got a remote control, the old remotes or the new remotes? Are we talking a ruler? Will we? Nah, I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you. So, wait, what was the other thing? What did he say?
He said people didn't make it.
Oh no, I know. I heard about all pussy ain't good pussy. I heard. I couldn't even imagine a pussy not being wet or tight. Like I've heard a man say, shaped dick, shaped skin, and all of this nonsense. You know what I mean? Or they said sometimes she just laying there like a dead whale or some shit like that. Oh, I don't know. I know I heard that it's never too wet. I heard that. Wet is good. Like I heard that wet is always good. But yeah, so yeah, Mr. Robinson, I know all pussy ain't good pussy, but you do sound a little sore, sir. So if you want to drop those inches in the comment thing. Oh my God, towards the end of the show how I get. Now, I'm gonna put the wine. Okay. Yes. Okay, what did he say? Oh, she's gifted said true. Exactly, sis. I don't know anything about that because, I think I'm sitting on a gold mine. You know what I mean? I didn't always know, but I have found out. I found out. I say busted out with a musical, right? Something wrong with me. I know. But anyway, yeah, I heard it's a gold mine, honey. I wish I could just package it up and put it on the shelves. I can really make some real money, Or maybe I'm low-key hating y'all that I didn't take this good pussy when I was young and score me an old ass man to take care of me for the rest of my motherfucking life. Shit, I just can't bring myself to do it. I have to be attracted to you. And I don't mean that you got to be a pretty, fly, whatever. Swag is important, like I said earlier, but I don't know. When I was young, 20, anything, 40, anything was getting cursed the fuck out. Like, what, granddad? Get your ass out. So you start talking, well, what you say? Like the words is offending me. What? Please, Mr. Johnson. You start calling nobody last name. Oh my God. Didn't I see you eat with your wife yesterday? Like, back up. Yeah. Because when I was 22, I used to say double deuce. I was on it popping. Y'all already know. Anyway, who's somebody popping shit down here? What they say, Malcolm? I can't see. Malcolm. What they say?
Cecilia is just saying good night. She's going to bed. I think I don't know. You said
where is she from? What time is it? Where's she at? She must gotta get up.
It's 10 o'clock on the dot where she is. She's right here in Houston.
Oh, okay. It's 10 o'clock. Hole. Where the fuck should see that? Shout out to the Wu-Tang Clan. So those my niggas. God gonna look at me like this. Those my niggas. So you know what? Shout out to you, Miss Cecilia, right? Yeah. Shout out to you. Thank you for listening, tuning in today, and thank you for all your comments and your love. I really do appreciate it. I do appreciate all the love, and I hope to see you next week when I'm back in the studio with my hot pink microphone that I love so much. We're gonna get it all Lysoled up, clean all the surfaces and everything like this.
I've been doing it all day long.
Get my pink mic back. So please tune in next week, Miss Cecilia. Glad to have you.
Kimberly, what is your thread saying about these little dicks and big trucks and little dicks? What are they saying over
I
there?
got big trucks and little books. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, not too much. Just laughing and yeah. People crazy, telling me I'm crazy. Nobody's really saying, you know what, when I start being direct. Maybe it's a bunch of little dick niggas watching. No, I'm joking. No disrespect. Ow! I'm just joking. Don't get mad at me. Who is this? Every time you go off screen, I see all of these. Oh, that's you, Malcolm? Okay. So it's 10 o'clock. The show's supposed to end at 10 o'clock. We were late getting on. I know. But Sky with two Y's got things to do. All right? She can't just, change her schedule for the likes of us. You know what I mean? Who the fuck do we think we are? No. Oh, God. Let me see. I talked about the situation. Everybody, the situation, April 15th. Doors open at 7. We're going to have some dope musicians. We're going to have some talented dancers. We're going to have some body painting. We're going to have some fun vendors. I just got a new girl, CBD. She going to have all that type of stuff up in there. I like to keep it exotic, And you'll have me, your host with the motherfucking most. So, I forgot the most important part. At the House of Blues, HOB, everybody, but in the foundation room. So don't come in the restaurant like where they at, okay? It's ridiculous. I usually put balloons or whatever outside so you can know where you're going, but you'll come through. It's very sexy. It gets crowded fast, so you might want to get in there so you can get your good seat. It's a very sexy event. I hope to see Malcolm and Lisa Lee next time. I mean, I know y'all hard workers and everything, but y'all need to step out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You niggas need date night in this motherfucker. Okay, that's how you keep it rejuvenated. You feel me? I'm not saying anything's wrong because I don't know your business, but I'm just saying that's how you keep the juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? Take her out, let her put on a dress, smack her on her ass on the way out the door, tell her she look good, and she gonna giggle and skip like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? You might get a little at the end of the night. You feel me? This is what I'm saying. Men ain't putting in their investments. You know what I'm saying? They just want a blowjob. It's like, what did you do to get a blowjob, nigga? I don't know what's happening right here. What's my girl? Sit on it. I wanna sit on it. Now the next word she said was, now tell me why you deserve it. That's what she said. She's like, I want to sit on this motherfucker, but can you please tell me why? Show me why you deserve it. Okay, that shit goes both ways. I'm tired of niggas walking around with all of this dick like the world owed them some shit. Okay? All right? Because I got a nice girthy in my motherfucking drawer. All right? It's an option. Okay? Just like y'all got pocket pussies, we got pocket dicks. All right? We only got pocket dicks. We got vibrators and roses and we ain't talking about the rock band. Whatever, look at that roses, and we ain't talking about the rock bands. The new bitch come out and, she's out here sucking pussy. You know what? Maybe I should do a show about all the toys and bring out all my toys.
Mm-hmm. We could do a Church and Kimberly toy show. Toy drive.
Shut up. This boy gonna get back on the screen like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, a toy drive. And maybe we could, and you know what? I have a girlfriend that sells toys. She's on her Candy shit. Candy's freaky ass. Who would have known? My Taurus gang. She is selling toys. Maybe we can feature her toys. We love Candy. Look, Candy's a friend of the show. Oh, I just said Candy's a friend of the show. Beyonce's my girlfriend in my mind. Yeah, I think I'm gonna think about it. Because that would be opening myself up to you people being in my goddamn motherfucking business. But I'll see how I feel about it and maybe share a story or two behind the toy, But yeah, did I ever tell you guys that I accept gifts? I do. Buy a bitch a new toy, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to start leaving my Cash App up here because I do accept gifts. You gentlemen sliding in my DMs, sliding in my Facebook. That was a really good show. Guess what? I accept gifts. You know why I'm talking about gifts? Because a real bitch birthday is coming up. Hello, holla at your girl. So by the time my birthday come up, you already got everything lined up. You feel me? You already used to sending shit. You know what I'm saying? Get it all ready and together. Get the shit together, okay? So yes, so my birthday's coming up. I'm thinking about doing a birthday party in Miami. I don't know who the fuck I think I am, but I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna invite everybody that brings me joy, if you know what I mean, okay? And you know who you are if you don't get an invitation. Okay, don't give me no adjective calling me or texting me like, really, Kim, you really ain't gonna invite me, bitch? Did you get an invitation? Okay, then that means you give me strife. I only want people to give me laughter. Okay, that's it. I don't want no problems, no problematic friends that's got problems with the other friends and all of this shit. I don't want to deal with no drama or no bullshit this year. My birthday. Okay, thank you. I'm going to be full of champagne wishes, bitches, and caviar dreams. All right? That's all I want. I want to feel fabulous. I don't want my feet to touch the fucking ground. I just like to hover on my birthday. I hover. And it's not for one day. So get ready. It's for 30 whole days. I don't know about the rest of you bitches, but I celebrate the whole goddamn month. So when you see me, if I post something or somebody posts me, be like, it's that bitch birthday. Because I'm going to be somewhere trying to motorboat bitches. Vacation Kim is a whole nother animal. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to say any of the details, but I have a favorite hotel in Miami. That's like a resort style hotel where they'll make all the arrangements or whatever. And you bitch, y'all know how I do. If you get an invitation, you know you'll be talking about it for 3 months. Like, yo, that shit was, y'all already know how I do. So anyways, my birthday's coming. So feel free to send gift. Send gift. I like a good word too. You know, when they send you these affirmations, I like those too. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to, you could be a broke nigga. I don't know. A little dick nigga. Nah. Most little dick niggas got money though. Because they know the assignment. Like, you got to come to the table with something. You better wrap some $100 bills around that motherfucker and bring it to life. Okay? Oh, shit. I heard about these extension penises, too. Mm-hmm. You could just put your penis inside of another penis. But I'm thinking that you're not going to get pleasure, though. I guess that's just for the woman. Because if you got a big rubber device on top of your shit, you can't feel her shit. So I guess that won't work out for you. But, get yourself off. And you got to do what you got to do to keep your women out here. I'm going to look at both the screens. All right? Because niggas is snatching your bitch. Look, you know how many niggas excuse me. I'm supposed to be saying something else other than niggas, and I forgot what the substitute is. I'll get back with y'all next week. I keep saying I'm going to stop saying nigga, and I'll nigga to death. My bad. It's something my girlfriend Melanie, shout out to Mel, she gave me, I don't know, Nigel, I don't know, some shit I can't remember. But anyways, I digress. What was I talking about?
Penises and rotors.
Penises. Oh God. So they have these things that you can put on top of your penis or whatever. But I think it's just for the woman because And do you know they have penile implants as well? Yeah. Women going to get titties, niggas is going to get dicks. Period. I mean, people want to be the best version that they can be. I don't know. I think I would get a penile implant. If I had a little dick problem, I think I would. Because who are you if you got a small dick? And you know what? If you get a penis implant, guys, whoever's listening, whoever this applies to, you're gonna be trying to fuck everything moving. You're gonna want to show everybody you got the big dick. You're just gonna be pulling your dick out. Y'all need some dick? I got the dick right here. Anybody need some dick? Because I got the dick on deck. Yeah, I don't know. Do what you need to do to build your confidence. Because if you're short and have a little dick, like I just really feel bad for y'all. And you're probably a millionaire, you know. But yeah, so I think I would get a penile implant. You know, I've always been on a little titty committee, but I'm not gonna get no titties. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much at risk. You know what I'm saying? A bitch will have a keloid or some bullshit right here, start leaking. I got cancer, God forbid. Like I don't even. Not some wood. Yeah, I'm not messing with myself like that. But you know, shout out to my BBBs, my build the body bitches. Shout out to y'all holding it down, trying to hold it up. I know they'd be so mad and be like, "Fuck this bitch." Fuck this bitch, who she think she talking to? So what? Because I'm mad because y'all all look the same, like cookie cutter bitches. Y'all all walking around with the same 2 basketballs in your butt like this. That shit, your legs is moving, your thighs is moving, but the ass is just like this. You got angry ass, bitch. The ass is angry. I need the ass to go like this. You know what I'm saying? It's a little wave. Yeah, that shit, you know. Well, I said this must be jelly because jam don't shake like that. You know what I'm saying? You need to be like kadoom, padoom, padoom. But it's a lot of brick houses out here too in Texas. They bad, natural. These is homegrown. All right, farm raised bitches. That's just like stallions. They big and tall and thick as hell. Yes, I can't even imagine. But you know, there was a time that a tall woman would try to shrink herself. She didn't want to be the tallest one in the room or the tallest one in school and stuff like that. But now that has changed because we have the Megans, the Stallions out here. Why? I know. Well, I don't know them personally, but it's a thick girl like that, but she's very short, and her name is Megan, and they call her Megan the Pony. It's so disrespectful. They go, what's Megan the Pony doing? Like, oh, that's disrespectful. But if you see it, I guess you gotta say you gotta be there. But so what else? That's it. I did the graduation. I did a shout out to my girls. My sister's store. I did who? I did my birthday. Do I need to say so? My Cash App is $ pays Kim. All right. $ pays Kim. Just how it's spelled. PAYSKIM. I don't know. Somebody did it for me years ago and I just left it. But it's very simple. Okay. That's my Cash App. You know. Let me see. Don't they do gifts on Instagram? I'm not new to this. I mean, I am new to this. I don't know about this. Like I see these OnlyFans bitches. What are they doing? How they get all this money like this? OnlyFans. My friend sent me one. I ain't see nothing on the girl page but ass. Her face wasn't showing or nothing. She was just bent over in every picture. And they sending her shoes and shit. I'm like, y'all need to send her some fucking panties. They sending her shoes and she just bent over with her ass out in every picture. And it didn't really look like a good ass to me. What, Malcolm? What?
That's the truth, though. That's the truth, though. But they making a lot of money. Just there's another website. I think it's called Sell Your Toes or something. It's all about toes. They're selling pictures of their toes. They're sending videos of them like doing their toes like this at the camera. And dudes are so freaky they're buying it and sending them money and all kinds of stuff. So I was telling Lisa she needs to make one with the toes.
Listen, let me explain something to everybody. 2 things I want to say. So somebody paid me for my toes one time. $500. He just wanted to take pictures of my toes, right? I thought he was a crazy person and was going to try to kill me and chop up my body. So I took my girlfriend with me and I made him meet me in a public place. And he literally paid me $500 to take pictures of my toes under the table in the restaurant. I just slid my shoes off and put my little fat toes out there. And he took, now mind you, that's when I found out it's a certain type of feet. It's not just feet, period. No, they have, you know, specifics because I said, well, what about my girlfriend that came with me? And he was like, sure, let me see. That bitch pulled her toes out. He didn't want nothing to do with her toes. It's just not like she had corns or nothing like that. But she's short, so she had a little short, little stubby, little. I don't know, but he was not interested. And I was like, wow, she sucked her teeth and put her shoes back on. She thought she was making a little couple of dollars. But yeah, that was a while ago. And so another time I went out on a date with this guy. And y'all have to know, I am a ball. Okay, you go on a date with me, bitch. We done went to 6 different places. We done went to the play, the hay. We done went everywhere. We ended up at the strip club. Now we at IHOP, whatever. So by the end of the night, I had on some Pikachu boots, thigh high boots for the toes out. And he said, I didn't want to say anything for you to think I'm weird, but all night I've been wanting to take those boots off and stick your toes in my mouth. Now, mind you, I said 6 places, right? So a bitch is giddy for no reason. I think it's hilarious. Like, what? No. Why would I know? And so he's like, just let me see them. So he takes my shoes off, everybody. My one shoe at the IHOP, right? The waitress is coming over. I'm like, oh my God, she's going to see, right? But who cares, right? He takes off my thing and puts my toes on his penile area. He was so excited. Ooh. Then he showed me the site. He said, look at this, because obviously he applies to these sites. So he was showing me bitches in their feet and everything. And I'm just tipsy as hell, like, oh my God. Her told him, like, yeah, they want to see the wrinkle underneath. They want to see the arch, all this weird ass shit. So he said, you should let me make a page for you. So then, my dumb ass, I started thinking, is he trying to pimp me out? What's he doing? Why is he trying to make a page for me? Right? So I don't know. I considered it for a second because it's just my feet. And no, my face is not on there or whatever the case may be. Oh, and the pages that he showed me, he's like, yeah, the people buy her shoes, buy her flip-flops, different things to wear and to model for them. This foot fetish is big, Malcolm. And you saying that Lisa should do it, I guess that means Lisa has nice feet.
Yes.
He'll come in. Yes, she does.
Yeah.
She does?
The only thing that gets on my nerves about her is she's very ticklish. So she has to do the back part of the heel herself. She can't stand when she goes to the nail shop for them to do it. But that's the only thing. So I get on her.
That's crazy because I'm ticklish too, but I just crack up laughing while they're doing it. I just sit there and be tickled. I'm ticklish too, but I just let her do it. Like, what the hell? I'm not about to do it. Shit. Look, I don't do feet. No. Not even my own feet. But yeah, so maybe I should consider it. Is these bitches, anybody made $1 million off their toe? Because I need a toe. I need $1 million toe. All right. I'm trying to open up some businesses here in Houston, and it's gonna take a lot more than what I expected. So a bitch need $1 million toe.
I've heard 6 figures, but it wasn't toes. It was ass. It was showing themselves being fucked.
Oh no.
Yeah, they do all that on OnlyFans. It's just like porno. They get on there and show themselves.
It's not pictures, just pictures. It's videos as well.
Yeah. They'll post. If you watch your Facebook pages, they'll put in their stories. Follow my OnlyFans for exclusive content. That means that they getting it on in them videos. And no, I have never clicked into OnlyFans and watched anything, but I have an associate of mine and his girlfriend.
You go with your disclaimer.
No,
the friend of a friend of a friend, and the dog ate your homework. We know.
No, I promise. I would say it if I've done it. Like I've watched porn. I do that, but I've never gone on OnlyFans. But I have a friend, him and his girlfriend, they would post, like, imagine me standing here and there's a white figure or a black figure in front of me, but they put an apple over my private section. Mm-hmm. So he'll post that picture on his story and he'll say
over your private section?
Yeah, imagine a woman bent over in front of me and we're both naked. They'll put an apple or a peach or something over my private area so you can't see nothing on their story on Facebook. And they'll tell you to click to my OnlyFans to watch the full video. So yeah, there's videos on there too.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
yeah, yeah, it's wild on OnlyFans.
So pimping is at an all-time low. They don't need no pimps. These pimps is fired. These niggas is out of work. They stink. Because you can make money from the privacy of your own home. I think that had a lot to do with COVID too. People were just bored setting up their houses, setting up their life with this goddamn ring right here that's blinding the shit out of me with this camera thing I got right here. But yeah, during they had to figure out how they was gonna make their money. So, with the whole COVID thing, so they had to figure it out. I don't know, guys. I don't know. To each his own. I don't knock anybody's hustle, except unless you're a thief. Those I knock their hustle. Like, get the fuck out of here. You just gonna steal something that somebody else worked for. I don't fuck with. But other than that, if you want to toot that ass up for me, make it right. Top block and drop it. I'm gonna take it back to there. But yeah, I'm not mad at you, I guess. I'm gonna say I guess because I ain't really sure the jury is out. I just want if that's your only thing, then I'm mad at you. If you're working towards a bigger, better goal, I want you to be on your diamond shit. Be on your Lisa Ray from the Players Club shit. What she told that nigga? I don't give a fuck about your homeboys. I'm trying to go to school. I don't give a fuck about your homeboys. She told his ass, right? But my boys can see. And that's the other thing. You met her there. Nigga, what are you talking about? That shit got good to you. Now you don't want nobody else to see it. You see me? How you dating a bitch that you met at the strip club? Any goddamn way. Anyway, I digress. So, yeah. So everybody give Malcolm some well wishes so he feels better. Okay, because Malcolm is like 25 years old one more time, right? We don't want him to get worse. We don't want him to have to be doing the show from his hospital bed on the side. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all send my boy some well wishes so he can feel better, like I said, and we'll be back in studio um, next Wednesday, 8 to 10. I'm really getting a little sick and tired of y'all. I haven't gotten any phone calls in the last couple of days. I don't know. Do I need to take the number down? Because being able to call is a motherfucking privilege. Okay? When you could call right in and get right in and speak to moi, y'all ain't calling? I used to get calls all the time. So tell me what we need. Is there something wrong? Well, maybe the time that we had phone issues, y'all are thrown off. Like, oh, fuck that shit. Everything is back up and running and it's working perfectly fine. The number is still the same, 832-830-1286. Get y'all black asses, y'all white asses, y'all Korean asses, y'all Mexican asses on the phone. I want to hear from you. Okay, especially because my birthday's coming up. And I'm not even going to forsaken you guys, right? I'm still gonna come. I'm still gonna talk to you guys. I may have a crown on and a bandana, like I'm getting fucking married or something like that. Yeah, my birthday's a national holiday. You guys will find out. Another year. I should be grateful. I feel blessed. To be who I am, to be who I am and what I'm doing. My new move to Texas. I just feel like I have a lot to celebrate. Yeah. Shout out to Sky with Two Eyes because I heard that she blew the house down. All right, in South by South, Wizzy. South by South, Wizzy. I had to call my bitch at like 1:00 in the morning. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what happened? How did they go? You feel me? She was out there doing her thing. So y'all shout out to her. I'm sure she got some footage coming to y'all soon from the South by Southwest. Shout out to Coco Bunny Entertainment, charismatic Butters out too, because like I did black businesses, I left hers out. Okay, yes, y'all be able to put some orders in for that. And that's it. I don't want to tell you guys what I'm working on because I don't want to jinx it. Somebody told me, keep it hush till you know it's for shush. So I'm gonna keep it on the low, but soon I'm going to have something fabulous for you guys. Okay, Malcolm, come back. Thank you, everybody, for joining today, for bearing with us. Sometimes we have caution tape across the show, but y'all are still there, holding out, being, anime bullet for us. You know what I'm saying? Staying with us. I appreciate y'all, Bankhead Bounce. Again, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook if you want to get any tickets for the graduation, or if you want to perform, or if you would like to be one of the vendors. So we can get your information and we can go from there. Okay, Malcolm, it's on you.
All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Thank y'all. Thank y'all once again for joining the Talk About It with Kimberly Riese show live on Real Talk 100 Radio. We thank y'all for the likes, the shares, the comments. We thank y'all so much. But like she said, we want y'all to interact. We want y'all to engage every week. We want y'all to call in. Don't be shy. Call in, call in, call in. The call in number every week is 832-830-1286. Y'all call in and talk that shit with Kimberly. That's what she wants you to do. Talk a little shit to her, talk a little noise to her. Even if she's wrong, whether she's right or wrong. And as I always say, she might be controversial. She might be provocative, but she's very, very insightful. Kimberly.
Yes.
One thing I want you to do for me, I want you to make sure.
You know what, Malcolm? You was asking me about these comments, and it's something that I didn't see. Miss Key says, Kiki Coach says, little hands don't mean small dicks. Maybe she knows that by experience, personal experience, but the hands and the nail buds. Thank you for your comment, Key. But okay, so we're out of here. I'm sorry. I just wanted to tell you because you wanted to know what people were saying.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I want to hear what everybody has to say. If you're watching the replay after we go off tonight, make sure you put hashtag replay in the comments and give us your thoughts on Kimberly's comments tonight, on her thoughts tonight. Feel free. We'll answer these comments whenever we see them. We promise you that. Y'all keep it locked to Real Talk 100 Radio every week, every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. to the Talk About It with Kimberly Riese show. Follow her. Follow Talk About It with Kimberly Riese on Facebook and Instagram. Run her numbers up. I've been saying that for weeks, and numbers are inching up slowly but surely. I want to get her up over 100 on Facebook. I haven't looked at Instagram, but Facebook is struggling. Go to her Facebook page, like her Facebook page, share this video, Talk About It with Kimberly Riese every week, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. She talks about it all. She's not ashamed. Call in and talk to her every week. We're out of here for tonight, but we want y'all to keep it locked to Real Talk 100 Radio all night long, because you might hear your homeboy, your homegirl, your auntie, or your uncle rapping on the microphone. You might hear a little Southern soul music as well. Y'all tune in, tune in, tune in. We're out of here for tonight. Good night, everybody.